Is this thing on? Ah. Looks like we got some motion. We got some slight motion in the audio ocean. All right. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Stone Chakra, and I'm back. But it's not with another episode of Getting High with Stone Chakra, because that went to shit. That episode went to shit, guys. And there's nothing I could do about it. So, I made the decision to go ahead and try the Windows side, the gaming side. I haven't been over here for like a week. But there are a few little thingy things that I can utilize on here that I think might help. Plus, I really wanted to do this. And what's this, you may ask? Well, if you haven't read the title already, which, I mean, come on, you should have. It's going to be a YuGiOh unboxing, followed by a YuGiOh deck building. Yes. As, you know, we sit in the black abyss that is this. I mean, I guess technically I could turn on display capture maybe. No, I'd have to put it right there. Alright, yeah, there we go. Now I don't have to sit in the dark abyss. Now you get to get some link action in your face. But while I was out in the world doing my tire shit, you might have heard me babble on about that on a black screen earlier, because apparently none of my video was going through, just the audio. Can't explain that. Matter of fact, before I even start, let me check and make sure this shit is even streaming, because it wasn't even streaming on YouTube. Alright, so it's on YouTube now. Alright, so that's good. Now let's check Twitch. It says I'm live, but can you see the video? Alright, so the video's actually fucking working now. Alright, coolio. So, now that I've confirmed that the video is actually working, I will show you what was blessed upon me once I offered up my monies to the Konami gods. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I already had the itch because Mr. No Fun on Twitch, that's Mr. KNOW Fun, all together, Mr. No Fun, and he unboxed and unwrapped an entire booster box, you know, so there's the element of, ooh, which cards is he gonna get, ooh, you know, fresh. Me, I just, you know, got the itch, so I just, you know, popped into the YuGiOh aisle of the Walmart just to peruse, see what they had. At first, it didn't look like they had anything. It looked like it'd been ransacked, which it kind of was. But when I went to further down to the end, they had one lone box of structure decks. I looked in there, and it was Spirit Charmers, fucking spellcasters. If you know me and know my YuGiOh tendencies, you know I'm about that spellcaster life. But, you know, I wasn't really concerned about it, you know, because one, it's not an unboxing because it's not a it's not a booster box unboxing, so it's not the main attraction on the interwebs. One. Two, I don't really need a second deck. That's just my personal opinion for me right now. But what's going on is I saw 3 of them there, and only 3. if it had been 1, if it had been 2, no. If it had been 4 or above, no, I probably wouldn't have done it. But the fact that there was literally only 3 there, I just couldn't resist. I really just couldn't resist. So now I have 3 structure decks of the Spirit Charmers. So yeah. Let's see, hold on. Alright, it doesn't really say much on the front except structure deck Spirit Charmers. And the only reason I know about them is because they're spellcasters. Like, 1 of 4 ultra rare variant art cards. Ooh, so you get variant art. Master the elements alongside the charmers and their familiars with structure deck Spirit Charmers! Exclamation point. Basic charmers can steal away monsters that match their attribute, and if you control even 1 charmer, you can fill the field with familiars. Add to the legacy with variant artwork of the familiar possessed versions. Ooh. The structure deck includes 5 ultra rares, 4 fixed, and 1 of the 4 variant art cards, 2 super rares, 35 commons, 1 of 5 super rare token cards, 1 of 5 double-sided game mats, and dueling guides with tips to execute the perfect strategy. Ooh. Well, I got 3 of those hoes. And then we also got a box to keep the deck in, because, of course. And surprisingly, Walmart had YuGiOh side sleeves, which is like something that never fucking happens. That was the first time I've ever seen YuGiOh size sleeves at the Wally World. So yeah, I got some perps and some blacks. So I would say I am ready to go. Let's go ahead and start. Oh man, hold on. That is unacceptable. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My hands were thirsty. Alright. That should take care of that. Oh yeah, look at that. Those are pretty hands now. Now all busted and crusty. Let's see if we can. There we go. A little bit more raised up. Alright. Alright. Where's that seam at? It doesn't have that pull cord. Usually has that pull cord, but fuck it, we'll just take it like this. Oh yeah, plasticky. Maybe the lighting is... Familiar possessed Asua. Awakening of the possessed. Nephariel's Archfiend. What the fuck? Awakening of the possessed. Greater Inari Fire. Grand Spiritual Art. Ichirin. Field spell card. Ooh, Spirit Charmers. I should probably read these. Alright, so you can special summon this card from your hand or deck by sending one face-up Asua, the Earth Charmer, and one face-up Earth monster you control to the graveyard. If this card is special summoned by its own effect, attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. Jesus, this is a... Alright. This is gonna be... Alright, so special summon this card from your hand by sending one face-up spellcaster monster and one face-up level 4 or lower earth monster you control to the graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. When this card is special summoned by its effect, you can special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your graveyard but negate its effects. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one spiritual earth monster card or one possessed spell or trap card from deck to hand. Ole, bole, 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 bole. Oh, Jesus. It's so small. It's so small. It's so small. Alright, I won't even pretend like I can read this, because... Alright, yeah, maybe that'll work. No? Yeah, it's like really not focusing on that shit at all. Oh well. You can special summon this card from hand or deck by sending one face-up spellcaster monster and one face-up level 4 lower fire monster you control. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. When this card is special summoned by its effect, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of one monster they control, your choice. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one spiritual fire art card or a possessed spell or trap card from deck to hand. Negate your opponent's first monster effect that resolves each turn while you control a spellcaster monster with 1500 defense. During your main phase, you can reveal one spellcaster monster from your hand, and if you do, add one monster with the same attribute but with 1500 attack and 200 defense from your deck to hand. And if you do, then shuffle the revealed card into the deck. You can only use the effect once per turn. Discard one card. Take two cards from the deck with different names from each other that are charmer monsters, familiar possessed monsters, and or possessed spell or traps, and one of them to your hand and set the other. You can activate one of these per turn. Oh, we got trap card, trap card, trap. Special summon one spellcaster monster with 1500 defense from your hand or graveyard in attack position or face down defense position, and if you control monsters with two or more different attributes, you can destroy one face-up card on the field. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target one possessed continuous spell trap in your graveyard and place it face up on your field. You can use this effect once per turn. And only once that turn. Ooh, shiny Raigeki. Fire. Earth Charmer. Oh, flip effects. It's a flip effect party. Alright, so these guys flip and then take control of whatever element they are. So this one will flip and take control of earth. That will take control of water. Fire. Wind. The fuck is this? Nefarious Archfiend, Eater of Nefariousness. What the fuck? Okay. You can only control one Nefarious Archfiend, Eater, blah, blah, blah. If you control Spellcaster monster and special summon this card from your hand. Oh, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, during the opponent's phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can target one face-up monster you control, destroy it, and if you do, special summon this card. Gigabyte. I'm not sure how I feel about these. It's a bunch. They're like spellcaster. Well, you know, specifically these familiar spirit charmer motherfuckers. Dependent. If you control spellcaster monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, and when this card is destroyed by battle or card effects, send to the graveyard. You can special summon one monster with 1500 attack, 200 defense from your deck, except Gigabyte. Oh, and I guess that covers like a lot of them. Let's see. So 15, 200, 15, 200. These are all these like weird little, I guess, monsters that they've charmed, and they all correspond with the, you know, different elements as well. So that one's earth, water, fire, wind. Ooh, got some fairy tales. Fairy tale sleeper. Flip effect. You can special summon one monster from your hand. Okay. When your opponent activates a normal spell or trap, quick effect, you contribute one other monster. The activated effect becomes change one face-up monster your opponent controls to face-down defense position. Okay, I'll take that. Fairy Tale Rella. Neither player can target monsters on the field with spell cards or effects except this one. Once per turn, you can discard one spell, equip, and equip one. Discard one spell and then equip spell from your hand, deck, or graveyard. But it must be returned to the hand during the end phase. And then Luna. She be special summoning motherfucking spellcasters with 1850 attack. Which makes sense why she would be in here, because these motherfuckers have 1850 attack. Oh, we got a chunky one here. Witchcrafter Golem Aruru. When your opponent activates a card or effects that targets a spellcaster monster you control, or targets it for attack quick effect, you can target one card your opponent controls or one witchcrafter spell in your graveyard, special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, return the targeted card to the hand. You can only use the effect once per turn. Once per turn during your opponent's standby phase, return this card to the hand. So that's a chunky hand trap. Ooh, pendulum. Pendulums! If this card is normal or special summoned, you can choose 4 monsters from your deck and then place them on the top of the deck in any order. And then its pendulum effect is all earth, water, fire, and wind monsters you control gain 200 attack and defense for every different attribute among the monsters you control. Witch of the Black Forest, fucking old school. Motherfuckers should know this. Effect Veiler, yes please. Who's this bitch? Cannot be special summoned while you control. No set spells, traps. Neither player can set spells or traps nor activate spell or trap cards that are set on the field. Turn. Awakening of the Possessed. Monsters you control gain 300 attack for each different attribute. You control, charmer, and familiar possessed monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Ooh. If a spellcaster monster with 1850 original attack or is normal or special summoned to your field, draw 1 card. Ooh. Secret Village, we already know. Spellbook of Knowledge, which can actually be used because all these motherfuckers are not pendulums. Terraforming. Ooh, Book of Eclipse. Hey now. Twin Twisters. Party time. Dark Ruler no more. Negate the effect of all face-up monsters your opponent controls until the end of this turn. Also, for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, your opponent takes no damage. Neither player can activate monster effects in response to this card's activation. Okay then. Oh shit, we got some trappies. Got a few different trappies. Unpossessed. Charmer monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. If a familiar possessed monster you control attacks an opponent's monster, it gains 800 attack during damage calculation only. If a monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect while this card is already face up in your spell or trap card zone, you can special summon one spellcaster type monster with 1500 defense from your deck, whose attribute is different from at least one of those destroyed monsters' original attributes on the field, in attack position or face down defense position. I'll use once per turn. Tribute one earth monster, target another level 4 lower earth monster in your graveyard, special summon that earth monster. Same for water, same for fire, same for wind. Metaverse. Take one field spell from your deck and either activate it or add it to your hand. It's like slow terraforming. Or trapping. Like making the secret village of the spellcasters into a trap. But then it could be chained. So, I don't know. Declare one monster card type. Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, XYZ, or Pendulum. And for the rest of the turn, neither player can special summon monsters of that declared type. Ooh. Solemn warning. Yeah, I mean, stop shit. Just out here stopping shit. And then here we go. Special summon this card from your hand or deck by sending one face up. Also, the Earth Charmer and one face-up Earth monster you control to the graveyard. If this card special summoned by its own effect attacks a defense position monster, battle damage, battle damage, battle damage. Oh, this is the alt art, maybe? Okay. That's the alt art. Let's see. Out of this, we already know that we'll need the shiny, because duh. Probably need those motherfuckers. Not sure about these guys. Definitely like those hoes. Effect Veiler. Kinda like these two right here. That. Yes. Yes. All face-up monsters on the field to face down. Yeah. Yeah. These, not sure. Wait, with a heart so true, I thought that was Pokemon. Oh, okay. YuGiOh, gotta catch them all. I'm slow. Now these, I don't know. I kind of like that one and that one. Not sure how I feel about the rest. But even this is like a lot. I gotta figure out the combos. Wait, hold on. It came with a little sheet. Is this it? Yeah, here we go. It tells you what to do. It's like, here's your combos, guy. Key spells to get you started. Add that, add that. Like, they make it seem like you could just go with this one. But, I mean, come on now. It's obvious. Who's calling me and why? Fucking hell. I'm back. I had to make a bottle for my niece. But back to it. So, what I'm gonna do before I open up the new one, yes, I'm gonna take the ones that are for sure going, which is the shinies. and the main motherfucking field spell and quick such and such. So 1, 2, boom. And a Raigeki. Put those up there. Alright. I'll clean it up later. Don't need to run through them because we already know what it is. Oh, but I'm getting the variants now. Alright, so the first variant was Familiar Possessed Asua. Then the next one was Area. Oh yeah. Variants. All about the variants. Then, you know, that same got the same grouping. And number 3. I think I have nails. Oh shit, maybe I don't. There, there it is. Alright, some more token. Alright, so it looks like we got couple different tokens here. Actually 3 completely different tokens. All right, with another area variant, so we didn't get any of the other ones. Oh well. Throw all the shiny things that are down to 1, bring them up to 3, and then we sit the rest of them over here. Alright, so now with the things that are pretty much guaranteed that they have to be at 3, that'll be those guys. At 3. Possess partnerships at 3. So it counts at 9. Field spell at 3. 12. I can count. Spirit Charmers at 3. 15. Now to populate the rest. So we need Earth Charmer. Alright, I'm gonna put the Familiar Possessed right here. So we got the variants. Alright, so we got tokens. Charmers. There we go. Familiar possessed. Charmers.
You're funny. You mean, so let me understand this, because maybe it's me, I'm a little fucked up there.
And familiar possessed. Boom.
I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how?
Alright, so there's 15
You know how you tell a story. What?
there.
I don't know. You said, how do I know? You said I'm funny. How the fuck am I funny? What the fuck?
Did I get all the familiar possessed? Probably not.
Tell me what's funny.
There's 4 more. Alright, so all the familiar possessed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all those would be 30. With 10 cards left, I don't think that works. Let's see. And then the amount of charmers should probably also be 15. 12. I'm missing some charmers. It is possible. No. Not missing any charmers. Okay, so there's only 12 charmers. Only 12. But these are the guys that do the flippy flips. Do the flippy flips and take control of shit. So it's a 2 earth, 2 wind, 2 fire, and 2 water. So do 2 each of those. That seems reasonable. So got 2 water. Well, let's keep it classy. We don't need to overload with the variance right there. So boom, boom. 2 earths, 2 winds, 2 fires. Keep in mind these ratios are like being made up. No idea. No idea. I took a quick glance at the recommended combos and was like, maybe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It seems a little chunky. A little chunky on the monster side. Let's see. Maybe drop these down to 2. If that happens, then monster count is down to 20. But even so, that means there isn't really room for the other shit. I bet this isn't even a good combo. Let me look at this shit. Hold on. Alright, let me... oh, gosh. Alright. Special summon one spellcaster monster with 1500 defense. Who's got 1500 defense? The familiars. Alright, what about the charmers? The charmers also have 1500 defense. That's okay. $1,500 attack and 200 defense. What monster has 1,500 attack and 200 defense? It's like none of these. Only ones that have 200 defense are these guys. These guys have 200 defense. Alright, so keep the familiar possessed count as it is. Drop the charmer count by 1 each. Okay. So now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Which leaves room for... Who sounded good? Was it Sleeper? You can special summon one monster from your hand when your opponent activates an order, so you contribute one monster to the effect becomes... Yeah, see, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, yeah. And don't really need that one, but this one, yes. Does it give you any witchcrafter spells? Alright, so this is literally just a hand trap, basically. This is just a power boost used in the pendulum zone, so no. Effect Veiler, hand trap. Alright, let's see. Where's the other stack of cards? Is this it? Yeah. These guys that have been booted at the moment. Yeah, it's the booted section. Need some more fairy tales. Where y'all at? Where the fairy tales at? There we go. Sleeper, and Luna. And then, you know, side deck, of course. Side deck. Okay, so this is the monsters. 20. Usually don't do an even split, but that's how it worked out this time. Hey. And so far we have 6, 9. Means 11 more. 11. So 1, 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, so 5 so far. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, let's see if this trap is worth having it at 3. Special summon one monster for 300 defense from your hand or graveyard in attack position or face down defense position. Then, if you control monsters with 2 or more defense attributes, you can destroy one face-up card on the field. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target one possessed continuous spell or trap in your graveyard. Place it on. Reading it. Maybe drop that down to 2, so I'll take that one out. Alright, what do we got? What do we got that's serious? Alright, so serious. 2 terraformings for sure, at the least. And then Raigeki, of course. Solemn Warning. I like that. I'm thinking. Here we go. Continuous trap. What's this talking about? Charmer monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. This one gives you the boost. 800 attack during damage calculation. I like that. I like Dimensional Barrier. I think I might put that in the side deck. Alright, let's do another count because I'm high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 19, 20. Actually, side deck. 20. Side deck. 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 I don't know about that. I was just throwing shit over there. This might be too big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ah, too shy. All right, one more count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So, 2 terraformings, 2 twin twisters, a right Geki. I don't know. I don't know about this. Maybe this one isn't as great. Let's see. Monsters you control gain 300 attack for each different attribute you control. I can drop that to 2. That way I can have a second Spellbook of Knowledge. Now that we have some semblance of a side deck, the monsters, I'll go ahead and separate 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 5 traps. That's wild. Alrighty, guys. I think we've actually worked out a decent, I won't say good, I'll say decent structure for this. The question is now, are they going in the blacks? Are they going in the poips? That's a toughie. I'm gonna go in the poip. The poip. Cause, hold on, let me think. Yeah, poip. I'll save the blacks for later. Alright, let's start with this right here. But I'll have to put some somewhere. Of course, it comes with the big old sleeves, the not YuGiOh sleeves. I wish that that wasn't the case because I really didn't need the sleeves. I just needed the box, but the only boxes they had up there were like the super deluxe boxes, and I was not trying to spend that for, you know, a brand new deck that's untested. It's gotta earn a special deck box. Ooh, yeah, that was smooth. Getting it done, guys. Oh yeah, Spirit Charmers. They any good? I don't fucking know. Like, luckily, most of these cards have wording that includes Charmers, Familiar Possessed, and or Possessed spells and traps, so you don't have to have like all three of everything jammed in there, so that's a plus. Oh, it's so puffy. They're always so puffy when you gets the new ones. Shit's right there. Yeah. Twin Twisters. Twin Twisters again. Spellbook of Knowledge. Shiny Raigeki, cause fuck yeah. Terraforming. Come on, you got this. Oh, yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah. You just slide it in. You just slide it in. Yeah, just like that. Slide it in. Whoa, it's not. Oh. I was messing up. It's all good. New deck. Untested. Who knows? We'll see. Saw 3 structure decks. Had to get them. It Everybody knows the method of buying 3 structure decks and then mashing them together into one deck. Everybody knows that method. Don't act like you don't know that method. And usually you have to buffer this shit up with something else. I mean, which of course, any deck can be buffered up with some goodies from the Konami gods as long as you're willing to appease them. But for being out the box, it gives you a pretty decent selection of shit. There it is. That is the full 40 cards. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pussy wet sleeves. They're so slippy. Oh yeah, it's been a while since I've done this. Have a good shuffle. Every day I'm shuffling. Alright, let's see what that first hand's looking like. Oh wait, I should probably cut it. Terraforming. That guy, but he can only come out by sending a face-up spellcaster monster and something else. Here's a guy take over motherfuckers' water. Another trap. Oh no. And the main one up next on number 6. I don't know, guys. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Actually, I don't know if we'll definitely see, because, you know, I'd actually have to wrangle one of my friends to whip out one of their, you know what I mean? And then or I could try it out on the Legacy of the Duelist, but then I'd have to find the packs that these cards are in and then grind them up. I haven't even grinded my deck that I got right now onto the digital side. This was literally just a whim. This happened on a whim. There was literally just 3 of those structure decks, and there was literally no other structure decks there. It just seemed like a sign, you know? Like, ooh boy, you need to get them structure decks. I know you haven't really played Yu-Gi-Oh in a minute against anyone. Haven't really touched your actual original deck in a minute, but fuck it. Do it anyway. So let's go ahead and get the side deck sleeved up. And then I'll have to throw in a card to keep the side deck and the actual deck separate. Usually you do that with the extra deck, but I'm pretty sure the situation right now is that this deck is going to have to share the extra deck with my original one. Because even though I only spent like 30, 40, that's enough. That's enough for me. You know what I mean? I'm done. Also, something I'm not looking forward to if it is the case. I might have to look into the possibility of doing all my streaming on the Windows side. And if you heard me rambling earlier as a blank screen because the streaming was fucked up on the Mac side, I was thinking about getting the M1 MacBook. But the caveat is then I would really have to, like all the way have to, get a Windows machine, because unless they figured out how to stream on the Mac side better with the M1, I'm going to be running into the same problems, because the M1 has no way to, you know, make a partition and then run Windows. So this is going in between. Keep that shit separate. Slide it right in there. And that right there is a Spirit Charmers deck. Boy! What you know about it? Not shit, but that's fine. It's fine with me. What I will do is run to the bathroom. I'll be back though. I'll be back for real. Boy, howdy. You know when you gotta go pee, like a lot? Yeah, just had that. Knocked it out. Wasn't a large problem. But... oh yeah, wrong one. Forgot that was fucked up on this side. That's another thing I forgot. Like the fucking... has a problem on the Windows side apparently running multiple webcams. Discovered that. That was fun. Side deck, but here we are. We got ourselves a Spirit Charmers deck mashed out of the motherfucking structure deck. Oh yes. Got that new Fairy Tale Sleeper. Never heard of that whore, but she looks fun. Then we got a crazy looking field spell. Spellbook of Knowledge. Drop the knowledge. And we got these little motherfucks. Got the Charmers. The Familiar Possess. Got some special traps. Some other special spell. Some good old staples. These fuckers, which I don't know if they're actually good. You know, sometimes they fucking make some shit ultra rare in the structure deck or the starter deck and it's not good. I don't know if that's the case here, but with a 2000 attack, it just, I don't know, it just seems weird. There doesn't seem to be like a big boss monster of this deck. So it looks like it would be like a lot of 3s and 4s for XYZ. Or since it looks like it has the ability to swarm pretty hard, just go hard on the links. we will see. We will see how that goes. I don't know if I could, recommend it to anyone. I wouldn't go that far. I grabbed it because literally there was three. There was three at the Wally World, and I like me spellcasters, so I grabbed it. Oh shit, yes. What I will say now, though, is now that I have pretty much had a buttery smooth stream on this side, I'll probably stream some games later. I don't know what games I'll be streaming. Maybe some Switch. I don't know what I would play though. Maybe some YuGiOh. Hey! But we will see. We will see. Who knows? Maybe I want to play some PC game. Get my PC game on. But I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know, got myself a new spellcaster deck to duel no one. Because that's what we do. I could duel myself. I wouldn't stream that though. That's just awful. I would not stream that. Like, all right, your go. All right, it's your go. Your go. Your go. No, I'm not gonna do that. But now, with deck and side deck taken care of, and tokens, and to further separate the deck and side deck, this is what we got left over. Oh, hold on, there's more. This is what we got left over. Now, the question is, do I have a box that can actually store these cards? Because I've got three boxes, two of them in the same size. The other one is smaller, so let's see. We'll grab one of the bigger boxes and see if there's room. All right, we got a little bit of room. Oh, a little close. What deck is? Oh shit! Here's another deck. What is this? Ooh. Looks like an attempt at a Cyburst deck, but it does have some nice staples that I could extract, but I don't know, it doesn't even look necessary. Alright, so there, Mr. Cyburst deck. Let's go ahead and put the meat and potatoes of them structure decks that's left over and see if we can slide it in. Let's see if we can slide it in. Jesus Christ. Do I need all these? Probably not. Soul Burner, mats, and instruction books. I think I'll keep this one though, because it's spellcasters. Yeah. I'll keep all the spellcaster shit, cause duh. All right. Phantom Rage. But yeah, we are completed. We have built a Spirit Charmers deck. Now, if it's successful, I won't be able to tell. But what I will do is I'm going to clean up because there's a whole bunch of wrappers everywhere from all the plastique. I'm going to eat some gummy bears. And then also some real food because, you know, you can't just live off gummy bears. I've tried, but I wouldn't recommend it. And then I'll be back on later tonight with some games. I'm gonna go ahead and stay on the Windows side and get some games on. Thanks for checking out my deck building stream. I don't know why you did, but I appreciate it. And now off to my other tasks. I'll be back, but I'm gonna end this stream. So I'm going to start a new stream. Peace.